First things first, let's clear up the biggest misconception. When people hear top of Europe, many assume that they are standing on Europe's highest mountain, and that's actually not true. Jungfrau sits at 3,454 meters and is Europe's highest railway station and not Europe's highest peak. Even the famous Matterhorn is taller at 4,478 meters, and the nearby Jungfrau summit itself rises up to 4,158 meters.
The experience is stunning.
So, why is it called the top of Europe? It's because it's the highest place in Europe which can be accessible by a regular railway, and honestly, that's pretty incredible. This right here is Jungfraubahn, Europe's highest railway, which took 16 years of blasting through the solid rock to bring to the incredible view you're gonna see above. So you're literally taking a train through the middle of the mountain to reach a glacier that's been here for thousands of years.
Guys, good morning. So we have left for Jungfrau now. We have every clothes. It's super hot, but again, the climate over there is going to be crazy. So I've carried everything in my bag, and we are super late. So we are rushing right now, and I will see you soon. Bye.
This time it's not Interlaken, it's not Grindelwald. From Grindelwald we have to go your top of Eiger and
But here's where things get interesting. Getting here isn't as easy as buying a single train ticket. So there are basically three main routes that you can reach to Jungfrau. So let's talk about the easiest one first because that's the one we took. So if you're traveling from Zurich to Jungfrau, the fastest route is via Interlaken to Grindelwald terminal. If you have a Swiss travel pass, your journey to Grindelwald is already covered. You will just need a discounted ticket for a final mountain section. If you're traveling with a Swiss half fare card, you will get 50% off on the mountain ticket. And if you don't have either, a save-a-day pass can be a great way to save on the journey from Zurich to Grindelwald before purchasing a different, separate Jungfrau ticket. Now, from the Grindelwald terminal, take a spectacular Eiger Express cable car to Eiger Glacier, and this modern gondola saves around 45 minutes compared to the traditional route and offers the incredible panoramic views of the Swiss Alps. At the Eiger Glacier, collect your Jungfrau passport from the ticket counter or the tourist information office if you haven't already. Do not miss that, and then board the iconic Jungfrau Railway, the historic cogwheel train that climbs through the mountains to the Jungfrau. The views start long before you reach the summit. Between the Eiger Express and the final train ride, the journey itself is one of the highlights of visiting Switzerland. So another option is you can take a train via Interlaken, Lauterbrunnen Wengen, Kleine Scheidegg and then reach Jungfrau, and otherwise you can again travel via Interlaken, Grindelwald, Kleine Scheidegg and then Jungfrau. It's like the third option do not have any cable car, it's just a historic mountain railway from start to finish. It's kind of slower but it's perfect if you love scenic train journeys. So if you have time, I would recommend you go up via Eiger Express for speed and come down via Wengen and Lauterbrunnen for unforgettable views. So guys, when it comes to Switzerland train, it's very much popular for its views. So people just go rush and sit on the right side, left side because it's distinguished with the best views with the route. So if you are gonna take the easiest route from Grindelwald terminal to the Jungfrau, when you take the cable car, of course you're gonna get this 360-degree view. But when you are gonna take the train, there is no view, guys. You're gonna go through the tunnel. So I think you can just go and sit anywhere. So guys, the fun part is also this, that we have already seen this area in movies movies like Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, Sangam, the Korean series Crash Landing on You, and a few scenes were shot here for the movie of Eiger Sanction, mostly in the Wengen region. So maybe that's why Switzerland is kind of a dream destination for all, because it's that beautiful, and of course we have seen it in movies as well. So yeah, and in fact you might also have seen the Yash Chopra statue back there in Interlaken. If not, do check that out as well. Now, this is where everyone gets confused. I certainly was, because you have been hearing a lot of Swiss travel pass, half fare card, 7-day pass, point-to-point tickets, Jungfrau travel pass, and traveling to a mountain becomes one maths exam. But I got you covered. Here is the simplest version. So, if Jungfrau is the only mountain that you're planning to visit, then individual tickets make sense. But if you are exploring places like Lauterbrunnen, Grindelwald, Wengen, Muren, which comes under Jungfrau region and the surrounding mountains, then the Jungfrau travel pass gives the best value. It gives a discount also on the Jungfrau. It's not fully discounted, but there is some discount you get on the Jungfrau travel pass. But if you're traveling Switzerland and if you have a half fare card or the Swiss travel pass, you get a discount also on the Jungfrau, so you needn't pay the full amount for the ticket. Also, if you are an early riser, you can also check for the good morning tickets. It gives you 20% off on the ticket rates, and in fact you get clear skies, less crowd, better photos, and you save money. So it's like a win-win situation. So now let's talk about few practical tips before you go to Jungfrau. So if you're traveling in summer and if it's gonna be a sunny day, it's better that you make or you book your seat reservations, because it's gonna be crowded. Is what you can expect there. The tickets to Jungfrau also sells out very easily. So book your ticket early if your plan is to go to Jungfrau. Secondly, it's about layering, because it's gonna be cold there.
So guys, before we move forward, I just wanted to come here and say that look at the snow. So basically we have carried the jacket, but even if, I think it's manageable if you do not have a jacket, but you can rather carry a jacket, because the temperature outside is kind of hot. Right now I'm feeling hot, but inside maybe it's kind of cold, so you will need a jacket. But I think it's just a t-shirt and just a jacket, that's it. So it's manageable. It's month of June right now, so yeah.
Also check the weather before you go to Jungfrau, because if it's a cloudy day, then clouds are gonna hide the mountains at the Jungfrau, and you will not get that view. But if you always keep a check on the weather, if it's cloudy in the afternoon, which mostly is, please make sure you go in the morning. It takes around 2 to 3 hours to cover the whole Jungfrau, and then maybe you can explore other parts of Switzerland post Jungfrau. Guys, the cost, right? So we have been living here for a while, and we weren't sure. We had delayed the trip to Jungfrau a lot because of the cost. We weren't sure if spending that much money makes sense. Is it going to be worth it? We were so much skeptical about this decision, but we were like, let's go ahead. I will talk about the cost in a minute. I feel like you need to know what's included in the ticket so that you can judge the numbers better. So let's see what's included in the ticket, and maybe then you can decide if it's worth going to Jungfrau or not.
The moment you step off the train, don't rush outside yet. The very first thing you should do is collect your Jungfrau passport stamp. It's completely free, takes less than a minute, and makes one of the best souvenirs from your visit. Now you're ready for the official discovery tour, which takes around 90 minutes if you explore everything at a relaxed pace. Your first stop is 360-degree cinema. Now you might be tempted to skip it, but don't. In just few minutes, it takes you around a cinematic flight over the Jungfrau region, showcasing the landscape that are impossible to see from a single viewpoint. It just gives you a great introduction to everything you're about to experience. Next, take the elevator straight up to Sphinx Observatory. When those elevator doors open, you will be standing in front of one of the most spectacular panoramas in Switzerland. A 360-degree view of snow-covered peaks and a magnificent Altige Glacier, the strongest glacier in the Alps. Honestly, this is the moment you have traveled all this way for. Take your photos and soak it all in. And here is one tip. Come here first before exploring the rest, because at 3,454 meters, the weather can change in minutes. Visiting the terrace early gives you the best chance of the early clear skies.
The snow is brown. Oh, what do you go take it off? Oh my god. I wanted to see how brown it was. No, that's black.
This is where we are going to go next, and this is a real star of the view, the Altige Glacier. Stretching for nearly 23 kilometers, it's the longest glacier in the Alps and it is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Guys, this snowshoes, these boots have been great support. It hasn't saved them. You come down, follow the signs to the Alpine sensation. This immersive walkway tells the incredible story of how Jungfrau Railway was built through the solid rock more than 100 years ago. Learning about the engineering behind this place makes you appreciate the journey even more.
Wow, how cute. Trending. अभी शायद कलर चेंज होएगा. हाँ, अभी होएगा. हो रहा है? नहीं, not yet.
The earth is shaking. Next, you step inside Ice Palace. You're literally walking through tunnels carved into a living glacier. This is my favorite. And the ice beneath your feet is thousands of years old. The sculptures are beautifully carved, and the glowing blue ice is surreal. And yes, the floor is incredibly slippery. Walk slowly and make sure you're wearing shoes with a good grip.
You definitely would require a jacket, it's super cold, but the experience is stunning.
Next, head outside to the Glacier Plateau. This is where you will really experience the mountains. Snow beneath your feet, fresh alpine air, and panoramic views all around. If you're lucky with the weather, this is one of the best places to capture those iconic Switzerland photos. And then you end up with some shopping of some souvenirs, and you will never expect to find the Lindt Swiss chocolate heaven at the top of mountain.
This man over here, he is giving us all this.
So if you ask me if going to Jungfrau was worth it, if you love snow, if you want to enjoy snow, if you haven't seen snow for the first time, it's 360 days there is snow, so you can go for that. There are few activities that you can do there. Definitely, if you want to do some activities, go. It's kind of cheap. It was 40 CHF and 20 CHF. So if that's something you want to do, it's a great deal. But again, if you're just talking about the cost and the mountains, then I was super impressed with the engineering, the glacier, the views, the mountains, the train rides. Definitely, yes, it was impressive. But spending so much on a mountain, it really didn't make a little sense to me. So if you just don't want to go to Jungfrau, there are so many other alternatives like Grindelwald Feast, Schilthorn, Matterhorn. Like Matterhorn was my favorite. I think I love Matterhorn better than Jungfrau. That's just my opinion, guys. But if you just want to experience, it's definitely one of a lifetime experience, so you can definitely do that. And if you are on a budget, then please choose the alternative option. You won't be disappointed there. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope this video helped you somewhere. So if you're planning your Switzerland trip, let me know on the comment section if you're stuck somewhere or if I can help you with anything rather than money, because last time when I said this, someone had commented, please send money. So there are a few itineraries that I've uploaded on the video, uploaded on the channel, so you can maybe check that out. And there are a lot of Switzerland video content and a few European countries that we traveled that's gonna be coming up soon. So yeah, if you like what you're watching, don't forget to like, share it with someone who's traveling to Switzerland. Maybe that helps them as well. And subscribe if you haven't yet. So I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye.